Welcome to the Medium in the Middle podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie, the Medium in the Middle. On this podcast, I share my journey as a developing psychic medium, as a Reiki master teacher, as an Akashic Record practitioner, and anything else that's thrown my way. Join me every week. I release new episodes every Tuesday. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 87. 87! Someone reminded me the other day that I'm close to 100. And in my mind, that's still like so far away. But they asked if I was excited for episode 100. And I was like, oh my God. Hadn't even realized, but yes, of course I'm excited. So welcome to the podcast if you're new. My name is Stephanie. I am the medium in the middle. Thank you for being here. I have a very exciting episode today about when I did a past life regression. So this was a super interesting story. I'm actually going to play the full audio for you. But before we get into that, I am going to pull a card. So we are back to the basics. We are back to the Colette Baron Reid Enchanted Map Deck. And I feel like I've pulled this card so many times, but I also feel that it's really perfect for this episode here. So the card is Metamorphosis, card 25. And the full card meaning: you are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you and there will be some loss involved. But you'll love what you become. I always love this card every time I get it. Such a good card, and I feel like 'tis the season, you know? So 'tis the season for this change and this metamorphosis. When I pull a card, my intention always is like, what do the listeners need to know? What message do we need to hear today? So whenever you listen to this episode, this message is for you. I don't really have any announcements today. Reiki is all pretty much sold out until September. More dates will be coming as we get closer. And the meeting in the middle is paused for the next few months. So it will be paused for summer, coming back in September. I will, of course, let you know when those are back. I love teaching every month, and I always find them so fun and valuable. So they're coming back. Don't you worry. They're just on pause. If you are an iTunes user, I would love and appreciate a rating and a review. And if you hit that follow button, I release new episodes every Tuesday. But without further ado, let's get into this week's episode. So I am going to share the full audio because I want you to hear what it would be like. And I did ask permission for this. So I've been wanting to do a past life regression now just for a few months. It's kind of sparked my interest. I never really had a really big calling to do it prior to now. I was always like, what am I going to know? What are they going to tell me? I go into the Akashic Records enough. I feel like I get a lot of knowledge. But I was really being called to go in. So I just posted on Instagram, does anyone know anyone that does past life regressions? Because I know someone is kind of hard to come by, someone good at least. And actually one of my students, Karen, messaged me and she was like, hey, Steph, one of my Reiki students, I do this. If you want, I can do it for you. And I was like, no way. I'm like, okay, awesome. So what she did was we did it over Zoom and she put me into like a light hypnosis. So she just really deeply relaxed me in a meditation and then went into hypnosis. So everything that I said myself. So she didn't tell me anything about my past lives, but she guided me through it. And you guys know that voice for me is important. And I really resonated with her voice. So I found I was easily able to relax and follow her through this as she guided me. So the first part of the audio we weren't recording, but I will just tell you, in this process we went through 3 lifetimes. And in the first lifetime, I described myself as a man, and I seemed to be in Germany or somewhere where it was like war torn outside. And I don't think like it was the war, but the war must have just finished because outside seemed very gray. That's how I described it. And I was a man, and I was like not white skinned, I was like olive skinned. So I thought like maybe Arab or something around that. I had a wife and 2 kids, but I knew one child of mine was dead. And she asked, like, who do you recognize from 2021 in these lifetimes? And I was like, oh, the kid that died is my brother now in this lifetime. So anyways, I was in this house, and it just seemed like we didn't really leave the house in this lifetime, like almost like it was unsafe to leave the house, or we had no use to leave the house. And I had stomach cancer. So it was very interesting, like everything that came up in these lives. I think I'm going to explain it all on the other end after you listen to it. But we kind of kick in to where she's bringing me to the end of my life. So you'll see the whole process as we go through this 3 times, but essentially you figure out who you are, you try to figure out what era you're in, you try to figure out who's around you, do you recognize anyone, then you go to your deathbed and see what lessons you needed to learn from that life. So you're going to jump into that first lifetime, but then you'll hear the process as it goes through. So I'm going to play the audio, and then on the other end, I'll discuss all my thoughts because I have a lot to say. Enjoy.
Okay, so we're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. You are on your deathbed. The near is end. The end is near. And you are looking over yourself. And can you tell me how you died?
I don't know, my stomach is really pulling and it's coming up. I feel like I'm having the cancer.
Okay.
I'm turning into a raisin.
Trying what?
I'm turning into a raisin.
Okay, gotcha. And now with you overlooking everyone here at your deathbed, who do you see with you?
My son and my wife.
Okay. And what lessons did you have to learn in this
My
life?
mom's there.
Your mom in that lifetime or the mom in this lifetime?
From this lifetime.
Who is she in that lifetime?
Still my mom.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. How do you feel toward her, or you both toward each other in that lifetime?
Yeah, I think she lives with me or something.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Oh, but I was never present in my family's life.
Say that one more time.
I wasn't present in my family's life. I was always working.
Okay, got it. And what was your lesson to learn in that lifetime?
That I didn't enjoy my kids.
Mhm.
And then my life was cut short. Oh, this is so sad.
Mhm.
So I'm learning the hard way by it being all taken away from me.
Mhm. Anything else that you want to learn in this lifetime?
That I didn't appreciate my relationships that were around me. I don't seem like a negative man, but I don't seem very happy.
Say that one more time for me.
I don't seem like a negative man, but I don't seem very happy.
Yeah. Should we move on to the next life? Do you want to talk more about this one?
No, we can move on.
Was there anyone else there, Steph, that you recognized besides your mom?
No, but they make me feel like I'm gonna know that little boy, my son, again.
I love it. Okay.
but not as my son.
You don't recognize the past son in this lifetime yet.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It might be my brother, but I feel like I don't even know my son because I was never there.
Got it. Got it. Okay. All right, let's leave this lifetime, and we're going to go visit another one. And I want you to imagine the stairwell again. Any shape that you want. At the bottom is the door. You see the light glowing underneath the door. When you open the door, you'll be in a different lifetime. Let's go ahead and open the door. Again, look at your feet, look at your clothes, your hands, look around you. When you're ready, tell me what you see.
It kind of feels like the Gladiator movie. And I'm a female and I'm old. I'm 68. And I'm wearing all black, like a black clothes to the ground.
Are there people?
No, there's people around me in the town, but I'm all alone.
Okay, can you walk down the street or path? Tell me what you see.
People are like afraid of me or they're shunning me. No one wants to talk to me.
Why not?
I'm not like a leopard, but I'm something like that.
You have a disease that they're afraid is contagious?
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, but it's not a disease. I think I'm like someone who knows things.
You're like a seer or a mystic of some sort?
Yeah, but I'm not accepted in the community.
And what else can you tell me about yourself in this lifetime?
I'm alone.
Who comes sees you if you are this seer or mystic then?
It's like everything's a secret when people come to see me.
Mhm.
And I feel like I only speak to women or men who are high in power, but no one says they get their information from me. So I live alone and I have no family.
Okay.
I think I have like a pet rat or something small. Ew.
Where do you live? What does your place look like where you live?
Like a mud shack or something. Like the walls are made of mud or it's brown.
Mm-hmm. What area in the world are you living? Can you figure that out?
I don't know. There's a wall around my city. I feel like I'm in the Gladiator movie.
Mm. I know that that's common in Italy, that they have like the Roman Empire. So
Yeah.
does that sound like that would make sense?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like Italy. It feels like, I don't know.
Yeah, the Roman Empire was very vast, so it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is some mountains outside the city, but they're all green. Like hills green.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no cars, like there's only horses.
Yes.
But I don't have a horse.
What kinds of things did you tell the women or affluent men who came to visit you? What kind of information were they looking for?
I tell them what to do with the people who are sick. The sick people.
Why aren't you the healer yourself?
Because no one will come see me. So I have to give instruction.
How did you learn your gift?
I just always knew. But the children aren't afraid of me. Oh, and I don't know if I can actually talk.
How would you communicate with the people who visit?
I don't know. I scribble on like a little sheet of paper, kind of, and then I give it to them, and I don't even make eye contact with them. I
How'd
don't
you
think
lose? Go ahead.
I don't think I speak. My throat hurts.
How did you lose your voice?
I think I decided to stop talking because nobody listened to me. So then I never talked from a young age.
What happened? What happened to your parents?
Everybody's dead. And then everybody else left this town, but I stayed. But I think I chose to stay.
And the things that happened in this lifetime, how do they affect your current lifetime in 2021?
I feel like I have to be alone all the time. And I feel like no one will believe me or listen to me. And I feel like everyone will leave me and then I'll be alone. Oh, that's so sad.
I see a connection between just these two lifetimes that we have discovered.
Mm.
Okay, and how about if we go to the end of your life and discover what your lessons were? Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right, so now when I count to three, you'll be on your deathbed, and we'll do like we did last time, see who's around and see what you are to learn. So when I count to three, you'll be on your deathbed. The end is near. 1, 2, 3. Who's there with you?
No one. I'm alone with my pet rat or whatever that thing is. And I'm in a corner and it's like I decided to die. I didn't kill myself, but I just like blinked my eyes and then I said, I'm done here.
Okay. How old were you?
Like I feel old and frail.
Mhm.
68 or 98, something like that.
As you think back on the life that you lived, what lessons did you learn?
I feel like no one appreciated me. But then it feels like after I died, whoever found me appreciated me. And there was like a book written about me. Or they recorded after I died what happened. So it feels like my life was kind of a waste until after I died. But I feel like I decided to die like I just died.
Right. I understand. I understand that. Okay.
But
Anything else?
yeah, but I'm alone in my house and I don't think anyone finds me for 3 weeks. I think
What
I
do
could find this grave somewhere.
you think you can find the grave?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's see if we can find the grave and see if there's a marker with information.
I think my name was Susie. Susanna Triumph, something with a T. Triumppe. Susanna. Oh, I did have a brother. He's dead beside me, though. Our graves are together. Huh. But nobody else.
Is there a marker, a gravestone?
Yeah, but it's hard to read. But it's circle like this.
Mhm. Can you tell me what was written about you after your death?
All like the miracles or like all those little notes that I wrote to people to help them. They made a book about it. Someone wrote and wrote a book. Someone wrote it all down.
I love it. I love it. I wish we could figure out the year.
I keep hearing 1843 maybe. Or 47, but I think I said that already.
That was in the last life.
I think 1843.
And you could write. You could read and write.
I don't know. I like scribble something. I don't know if it's words or if I draw pictures.
Mm.
But I refuse to talk.
And you refused to talk because you didn't feel appreciated.
Yeah, no one listened to me. I think I got in trouble when I was younger for talking and saying things that were going to happen, so everybody became afraid of me.
Mm. So you could predict the future.
Yeah, but like the not good things too.
Yeah. This was a very interesting lifetime.
Mm.
Can you see or sense anyone you were reincarnated with, someone in this lifetime that's in that lifetime?
I think my brother, he was like a soldier. I don't know if he punished me for talking or if he brought the people to me so I could advise them. I don't know which one he is.
Interesting. All right. Shall we move on to one more life?
Okay.
You want to stay here for a while?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to count to 3 and you'll be at the top of the stairwell again. 1, 2, 3. You're at the top of the stairwell. You see the door below you with the light coming through. You go down the stairs. When you arrive to the door, you open it to a new past life. You look at your feet, your hands, your clothes. You look around you. And when you're ready, tell me what you see.
I'm a girl again. And I'm rich. And I'm in like a castle or something. There's like paintings all over the walls of angels and stuff, like mosaics. And I'm wearing like a big ball gown that has like a fluffy butt.
Uh-huh.
Your tunas that has those. Like Cinderella.
Like what?
Like Cinderella with those. And I have really, really curly hair. And I'm blonde.
Who's with you?
I have 2 sisters and a mother.
Do you recognize any of those people?
My mother is my mother.
Your mom's your mom again.
Mm-hmm. But women aren't allowed to speak in this time. So I can't share any of my ideas. But I'm smart and I'm good at piano. But I can't do anything. But I just have to sit there and like eat cookies and tea.
What kinds of things are you smart? What's so impressive? What do you know?
I don't know. I ask good questions and then everyone tells me to stop asking questions.
So again, your voice is stifled.
Yeah. We're only supposed to like get married.
Do you marry?
Yeah, but I don't like him. And I don't like either.
You don't like who?
My kids.
Oh. Was it arranged marriage?
I think he was just rich, so my parents said yes.
So you don't like him. You don't like your kids. How many kids do you have?
4. And I think I got married when I was 17.
Where do you live? Where are you located?
I don't know. There's nice trees. It's green. It's flat. Maybe like England or something.
Uh-huh. And your husband in this time, do you recognize him?
No.
Your children, do they look familiar of anyone in 2021?
I think my cousin. And she's smart too. But my other ones are dumb.
Children, you mean?
Yeah.
Is the smart one a girl or a boy?
Yeah, a girl. She's a smart girl like me. That's my cousin.
Mm.
The other ones are boys, and then the other one is a girl, but she's just happy to be a girl.
She's happy to play the dumb part. Quiet.
Yeah, but she's not very smart anyways.
Yeah. What's the relationship like with your smart daughter, being that you both are smart?
We whisper to each other. And I have to tell her that she has to pretend like me.
I feel like crying.
But I teach her how to cook or something. Like I teach her how to do something so she can feel smart. I think I teach her how to cook. Like make stuff, but we're not supposed to be making stuff because we have maids.
Mm.
I'm allowed to make cookies or pie or something. So I only show the smart one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does your husband do in this life?
He's like never here. He's always gone. I don't know. He's on a horse or something, gone. And I think we own a lot of land because we have a lot of servants. Well, I'm starting to not feel good.
Tell me about it.
I feel like I keep fainting everywhere
What's happening? Why are you doing that?
because I have to wear these stupid dresses and they hurt my stomach. And I don't think I drink water to remain skinny. I think I die kind of young. I feel like 36, and then I feel like my kids don't have a mom. But the smart one remembers me. And I keep hearing the name Allison.
As in your name?
I don't know.
Mm.
I feel that same thing again, like the first time my esophagus or something really hurts. And it feels squeezing and tight, and I'm losing my breath.
Anything else you want to see here? Should we go to the deathbed?
I think I just pass out and die.
Oh my. Well, let's start there then. I want you to oversee everything. Who's with you?
I'm with the not smart one. Well, she's kind of ditzy.
Boy or girl?
It's a girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What's her reaction?
She's like shook. She doesn't know what to do, and I try to get her to go get help. But she's on the floor.
Okay.
And then a servant comes, and I hand her something from my boob, like my dress. And then I die in the hallway.
Zoom in. What do you hand the servant?
It's like a letter, and it has my kids' names on it. And I don't know if it's like what belongs to them or something, or what I want for them. But maybe I knew I was going to die. Well, maybe I was sick and I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to die because I didn't really like my life. So I made some preparations. I think it's where I want to send my kids to my sister. That's what it says on the note.
but I don't think they listen to the no anyways.
Do you recognize your sister, who that could be in this lifetime?
No, I don't know her. She's far away, but I think I know this maid.
Oh. Who is it?
Oh, maybe it's my friend Christy. They have the same eyes.
How was your relationship with this maid at that time?
Yeah, good. She was smart too. But she knew how to play the game better than I did. She was a better faker. So I think she was the one that let us cook the cookies. She covered for us or something.
Well, let's get a bird's eye view and let's review what your life lessons were at this time.
I think I was supposed to learn that I should have faked it more for my kids. But because I resented them, I just gave up on them and myself. And I couldn't do what I was supposed to be doing, even though I knew that it would make my life easier.
What other lessons were you supposed to learn?
I don't know, but I don't feel good. I want to leave.
Okay. All right. All right. It's time to come back, Steph. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, open your eyes and you will be wide awake, alert, and refreshed, feeling wonderful. You will be in full control of your physical and psychological functions. You will remember everything. 1, every muscle and nerve of your body is fully relaxed. 2, gradually awaking, feeling wonderful. 3, more and more awake and alert. 4, nearly awake, feeling great. 5, open your eyes, wide awake and alert, feeling wonderful.
I thought I was going to throw up.
On that last one,
Maybe I took drugs or something. Oh,
how are you feeling? You feeling okay?
yeah.
So very interesting. That was the clip. So definitely a few things that resonated with me and made sense. My voice was very interesting. How I felt in a few lifetimes I didn't have a voice or I couldn't be smart. It's funny how I sound when I'm like I wasn't fully hypnotized, I would say, but I was definitely like out of it, I would say. And I felt the pain, like when she brought me to my deathbeds, like I was crying in that one life. But it was just very interesting, like how you feel. But the themes in my life, like I didn't have a voice. It's interesting that in two of my past lives, I was like forced to have kids, but I didn't feel like I had a relationship with them or I felt like I didn't want them. And in this lifetime, I don't want kids. It's interesting that I've always felt like I was kind of like a loner or having to do everything alone. It's interesting that I was like a witch that was kind of outcasted. So many very interesting things came up from this, and that really made sense. It's also interesting that I've died twice before my mom, and my mom has been my mom in this lifetime, in the past two lifetimes. So I thought that was interesting because I feel like my mom is always like can't get enough of me. And I know I like live far away, but even before that, it was always like she couldn't get enough of me and I was like, "Mom, stop being so obsessed with me." But now I get it. I've died twice before her, and like obviously her soul remembers that, and my soul remembers that. And it's interesting as well with my brother, he's also died young, and like he was also in a position where he was kind of forced to be somewhere where he didn't want to be, and he kind of has this like life's not fair attitude, and it makes sense based on his past lives why he feels that way in this lifetime. So it's just super interesting to see these like connections across the lifetimes and be able to put things together, and also like to really show me where my work is. Like I know I have to nurture relationships better. I know that I can't do everything on my own. Like I know all of these things are really important. Like it's important for me to speak up. It's important for me to be smart. So funny. So yeah, so many takeaways from this, and it was very, very interesting experience. I think I I would really, really recommend, Karen, if you enjoyed that and if you think that would work for you. I know everybody is different and this won't work for everybody. I highly, highly recommend her. This isn't sponsored. I'm not getting anything for saying this. I just actually think she's an amazing human and I think she did an amazing job. So I will leave her link down below as well so that you can contact her if you wish. Because I know it's hard to find people who do past life regressions. Also, if you're interested in doing one where like they tell you things, I still don't have a contact for this, but if anyone has someone good where like someone kind of channels for you, maybe DM me and I could share that because I know we're always looking for the good people, right? Another thing that I really got out of this past life regression reading was I think a lot of the answers that the Akashic Records won't tell you, this will tell you. Where the records will only tell you about your past life if it very specifically pertains to your very specific question. And like I said, in the hundreds of readings that I've done, I've only ever had this come up once, where they brought up a past life to explain something because rarely do they need to. But I feel like if you're looking for those type of answers, if you're looking for past life answers, this is what you need to be doing, not an Akashic Record reading. But it also is very clear, like this information is available to us just in different ways, right? So while the records won't necessarily tell you directly, a past life regression will. And I do want to clarify that there is levels of the Akashic Records that you can get into to get into past lives. I am just not certified in that. So other people may be, but I just do not. So I know you can get into past lives through the records, just not through what I know. So I know how to read the records, just go in, ask questions, and leave. I haven't practiced much on like houses and dogs and for collectives. I've just done like individual, but all those things are possible with different trainings, right? And with different levels of trainings and practice and years and all those different things. So for me, the Akashic Records, I just went to a certain point and I was like, this is what I need to know. But obviously this information is available for more people. So if you're interested in that, yeah, look someone up because I think this is super, super interesting. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it like gave you something to reflect on because I was definitely reflecting on this information for like a week afterwards, just being like, wow, so much makes sense. And I like really know where my work is now. So it's interesting like how I can use this information to support me in my lifetime now. Sometimes people ask, why do you want to know this? Why does it help? And I just feel like more information is always helpful and it just like really supports you in your growth and where you're going and what you need to work on and what's been a struggle for you for many lifetimes or many years. So it's really, really interesting when this stuff comes up. It's like, oh my gosh, that's what I need to know. That's what I need to work on. So very, very cool. I had a great time. All the links will be down below in the show notes. If you want to book an appointment with me, I do Distance Reiki, Akashic Records, or PSYCH-K. That is all available online via Zoom. Links will be down below. If you're in person, come see me in Banff. Come to Banff. It's open now, so you can come and see me, and I'm very excited. If you are an iTunes user, I would love a rating and a review. Press that subscribe button. But thank you all for listening. I will see you all next Tuesday in your ears. Have a great week. And if you want to stay in touch, follow me on Instagram at Medium in the Middle or on Facebook. We have fun over there. I'm a big jokester. All right, guys. Bye.